Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone, especially to you, sir. First of all, my name is Norjanah M Pino from Bais 2B. I'm sorry for my voice because I am not feeling well. I am a group 6, so my topic for today is all about show the role of government in the economy, which is napapaloob dito yung mga government's functions and their role. So the role of government, the differences in rates of growth are often attributed to two factors: government and entrepreneurship. The two are not mutually exclusive. In the early stages of sustained growth, government has often provided the incentives for entrepreneurship to take hold. In some economies, the development of transportation, power, and other utilities has been carried out by the government. In others, the government has offered the financial inducement and subsidies the land given U.S. railroad developers in the second half of 19th century is a notable example of the latter. The role of government in the economy. On my own perspective, it only means the role of government in the economy means it is show the true functions of the government. So, ibig sabihin is ito yung nagpapakita ng mga role and or functions of the government. So their purpose of government to the economy is either about globalization. So example, products, or the purpose of it to have a peace between each nations. So another important role governments have played in the early stages is to help establish the sort of capital and money markets in which lenders could have confidence. Without financial intermediaries acting as brokers between lenders and business borrowers, it is difficult to envisage economic growth taking place on a sustained and rapid basis. So sa US, ganito yung ginagawa ng mga government nila to support and ensure the economic freedom as well as political freedom. So, in order to ensure and support economic freedom as well as political freedom, the founders of the United States envisioned a limited role for the government in economic affairs. In a market economy such as the one established by the U.S. Constitution, most economic decisions are made by individual buyers and sellers, not by the government. Still, the U.S. government's role in the economy is not trivial. So, yun na nga, dito is meron silang economic freedom as well as political freedom. So, sa US is meron din silang government functions. So, ito yung mga functions nila na ginagawa nila doon sa kanilang government economy. So, number 1, the government function. Number 1, provides the legal and social framework within which the economy operates. Number 2, maintains competition in the marketplace. So, number 3, provides public good and services. Number 4, redistributes income. Number 5, corrects for externalities. So, the last number takes certain actions to stabilize the economy. So, thank you for listening. So, that's all.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good afternoon to all of us. Class struggle and class warfare, which is the political tension and economic antagonism that exists in society. Class conflict, also referred to as class struggle and class warfare, is the political tension and economic antagonism that exists in society consequent to socio-economic competition among the social classes or between rich and poor. So first, ano nga ba ang class struggle? In Marxist ideology, the conflict of interest between the workers and the ruling class in a capitalist society regarded as inevitably violent. Ang class struggle is ito yung hidwaan sa pamamagitan ng workers or yung mga labor or nagtatrabaho and the ruling class in a capitalist society. So when we say ruling class is ito yung mga taong may kakayahang magpatayo ng company or factory sa isang society. So ang class struggle is yun yung hidwaan ng mga workers at ang yung company. According to Marxism, there are two main classes of people, the bourgeois and the proletariat. When we say bourgeois, controls the capital and means of production, and the proletariat provide the labor. Ang bourgeois is, according to Marxism, ang bourgeois is ito yung mga taong may kakayahang magpatayo ng company or factory at sila din yung mga taong kumokontrol sa isang produkto. And the second one, the proletariat. Ang proletariat naman is ito yung mga taong nag-hire ng mga worker or provide the labor. So that class struggle arises because of the economic conflict between the industrial class and the working class population. Class struggle is tension or antagonism in society. So, nag-i-exist sa ating society because different group of people have different interests. So nga naman. So, may iba't ibang grupo ng mga tao na kung saan magkakaiba din ng interest. Also, that the political tension and economic antagonism that exists in society consequent to socio-economic competition among the social classes or between rich and poor. Hanggang doon na lamang po ang aking report. Syukran and wassalam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. Especially to our instructor Sir Ansari Onus for giving us an opportunity to present our report in his subject, which is the political economy. By the way, my name is Joenathan K. Salik from Bais 2B. So ngayong araw ay i-discuss ko ang aking assigned topic, which is the discuss class struggle and class warfare, which is the political tension and economic antagonism that exists in society. According to my research, class conflict, also referred to as class struggle and class warfare, is the political tension and economic antagonism that exists in society consequent to socio-economic competition among the social classes or between rich and poor. So, ang uri ng tunggalian ay nauuri sa dalawa, maaaring class struggle o class warfare, na kung saan kapag nabuo ang dalawa na ito, ang class struggle o ang class warfare ay nagkakaroon ng political tension. Ibig sabihin, nawawalan ng tiwala sa isa't isa yung mga tao. O ang economic antagonism, ang tunggalian sa paghahanap buhay ng mga tao, na umiiral sa ating lipunan bunga ng socio-economic na competition sa pagitan ng mayaman o mahirap. Di hamak na sa panahon natin ngayon ay napapansin din naman natin ang pagkukumpetensya ng mayaman at mahirap dahil sa class struggle at class warfare. The forms of class conflict include direct violence such as wars for resources and cheap labor, assassinations or revolution, indirect violence such as death from poverty and starvation, illness and unsafe working condition, and economic coercion such as the threat of unemployment or the withdrawal of investment capital or ideology. By way of political literature, additionally, political forms of class warfare include legal and illegal lobbying and bribery of legislator. So dito sa tunggalian ay nauuri sa dalawa. Ito ay ang direct violence or direktang karahasan at indirect violence or hindi direktang karahasan. Dito sa direct violence ay napabilang ang wars for resources. Ibig sabihin yung digmaan sa pinagkukunan ng yaman, kagaya ng pag-aagawan sa mina ng ginto at pagsira sa mga pagawaan ng oil. Pangalawa dito sa direktang karahasan ay ang cheap labor or yung mababang pasahod para sa mga manggagawa. So ang cheap labor ay umiiral din sa ating komunidad dahil sa ating mga kababayan na minsan ay kaya hindi nagtatagal sa kanilang pinagtatrabahuhan ay dahil din sa sahod sa kanila na hindi sapat para sa pangangailangan nila sa araw-araw. Ang pangatlo naman dito sa direct violence ay ang assassination o yung pagpatay at revolution. Dito naman sa indirect violence o hindi direktang karahasan ay napabilang ang death from poverty o kamatayan sa kahirapan. Pangalawa ay ang starvation o yung pagkagutom. Pangatlo naman ay ang mga sakit at hindi ligtas na kondisyon sa trabaho. At economic coercion o pamimilit sa ekonomiya ng ating bansa. At napabilang din dito ang pagbabanta sa mga walang trabaho at pagbawi sa puhunang kapital. Bukod pa dito, kasama din sa pampolitika ang anyo ng pakikidigma ng uri, ang legal at illegal lobbying at panunuhol sa mambabatas. Sa political at economic philosophies ni Karl Marx at Mikhail Bakunin, ang class struggle ay isang sentral o ang pinakagitna na paniniwala at isang praktikal na paraan para sa pagsasakatuparan ng mga radikal na pagbabagong panlipunan at pampolitika para sa nakararami sa lipunan. In the political and economic philosophies of Karl Marx and Mikhail Bakunin, class struggle is a central tenet and a practical means for effecting radical social and political changes for the social majority. Sinabi ni Karl Marx at Mikhail Bakunin sa Pilosopiyang Pampolitika at Pang-ekonomiya na ang uri ng mga tunggalian ay isang gitna ng paniniwala at isang praktikal na paraan para maipatupad ang mga radikal na pagbabago sa lipunan at pampolitika sa nakararami sa lipunan. So hanggang dyan lamang po ang aking assigned topic. Syukran lakum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Norhana M from Vice 2B. Ang aming tatalakay ngayon ay Money and Banking together with Normina Saludin. Money is a generally accepted, recognized, and centralized medium of exchange in an economy that is used to facilitate transactional trade for goods and services. Halos lahat naman tayo alam kung ano ang pera. Ito na yung ginagamit nating pambili ng gusto nating sa buhay o pambayad sa mga kalakal at serbisyo o marami pang pwedeng paggagamitan ng pera.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Normina P Saludin from Bais 2B. Banking. Banking is defined as a business activity of accepting and safeguarding money owned by other individuals and entities, and then lending out this money in order to conduct economic activities such as making profit or simple conveying operating expenses. Banks is provide as a saving monies account, certificates of deposit and checking accounts. Bank use this deposit to make loans. Ang bangko ay isang institusyonal na financial na kung saan ang mga customer ay maaari silang mag-ipon o humiram ng pera. Ang pinakamahalagang tungkulin ng isang bangko ay maaring pagtutugma ng mga nagpapautang at nagpapahiram. Ngunit ang bangko ay mahalaga din sa loob ng international at lumikha sila ng pera. Some various types of banking are branch banking, unit banking, and mixed banking. Branch banking is retail location where a bank, credit union, or other financial institution offer a wide array of face-to-face and automated services to its customer. Unit banking. Unit banking refers to a bank that is single, usually small bank that provides financial services to each local community. Mixed banking. Mixed banking is an approach where banks undertake both commercial and industrial banking and is a proper banking.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Good afternoon to each and everyone, especially to you sir. I am Hanafe A sama Sandigan from Group 6 Reporters. So for today, we will discuss or we will explain kung ano ba yung naiatas sa akin na topic. So, ang naiatas or binigay na topic sa akin is all about the role of finance in the economy. So, dito na malalaman natin kung ano ba yung role ng pananalapi or yung finance sa ekonomiya. So, before anything else, we will discuss first what is the finance means. Okay, so, finance is a broad term that describes activities na uugnay sa pagbabangko, leverage o utang, credit, mga capital market, pera at mga pamumuhunan. So karaniwan ang pananalapi ay kumakatawan sa pamamahala ng pera at ang proseso ng pagkuha ng mga kinakailangang pondo. Finance also encompasses the oversight, creation, study of money, banking, credit, investments, assets, and liabilities that make up financial system. So, ang finance ay nauugnay or konektado ito sa tatalakayin ko ngayon. So, the question here is what is the role of finance in the economy? So, the role of finance in the economy is providing funds to individual, business, or non-governments. So, I think isa sa mga layunin nito ay upang magkaroon ng kapital ang isang individual, business, or ng pamahalaan, na kung saan ito ay gagamitin upang makapagpundar ang isang tao sa ng pamumuhunan. So dito pinahihintulutan ng pananalapi ang mga ganitong klaseng entity na gumamit ng credit instead of cash para makabili ng products at makapagpatayo ng mga proyekto. So halimbawa, ang isang individual ay maaaring humiram ng pera sa bangko upang bumili ng bahay, upang makapagpatayo ito ng pabrika o ng business para mas pataasin pa niya yung pera na hiniram niya sa bangko. So, sa pamamagitan ng pagpapatayo ng pabrika ay maaaring magkalikom ito ng mas marami pang pera. So another example sa pamahalaan na kung saan ang pamahalaan ay pwedeng magpatayo ng projects which is makaka-benefits naman ito sa kanya using the money they borrowed to the bank. So dito makakalikom din ang pamahalaan ng pera sa kanyang tinatayong mga projects. So dito napakahalaga talaga ng pananalapi sa ekonomiya. The function of an economy depends on the financial system of a country. So ang pagpapaandar ng ekonomiya ay nakadepende sa pananalapi ng isang bansa. The financial system includes bank as central entity along with other financial system providers, financial services providers. So isa sa mga sentro ng mapagkukunang financial ay ang Central Bank of the Philippines o yung mga bangko dito sa Pilipinas. So itong bank ito yung pinaka sentro ng tagapagbigay ng serbisyo sa pananalapi. According to Bailey and Elliott, there are three major functions of the financial system. First is credit provision. Credit provision supports economic activity. Ang credit provision, ito yung isa sa mga sinusuportahan ng economic activity. Governments can invest in infrastructure projects by reducing the cycle of the tax revenues and correctly spends. So, sa pagpapatayo ng mga ganitong infrastructures o ganitong mga project, ay maaari kang mamuhunan which is sa pamamagitan ng pagbabawas ng kita sa mga nagawang projects. So, ang isa sa mga halimbawa nito ay yung nakikita nating picture ngayon. Business can invest more than the cash they have. So, ang negosyo naman ay maaaring mamuhunan ng higit pa sa pera na mayroon sila sa pamamagitan ng pagpaparami ng kanilang products to grow their business. Individual can purchase homes and other utilities without having to save the entire amount in advance. Banks and other financial services providers give this credit facility to all stakeholders. So, ang mga individual ay maaring bumili ng mga bahay at iba pang mga kagamitan without having to save the entire amount in advance. So, dito ibinibigay ng mga bangko at iba pang mga financial providers sa pananalapi ang mga ganitong klaseng gawain sa lahat ng mga stakeholder. Number 2, the liquidity provision. Banks and other financial providers protect business and individual against sudden cash needs. So, pinoprotektahan ng mga bangko at iba pang mga financial provider ang mga negosyo at individual laban sa biglaang pangangailangan ng cash. Banks provide the facility of demand deposit, which is the business or individual can withdraw at any time. Similarly, they provide credit and overdraft facility to businesses. Moreover, banks and financial institutions offer to buy or sell securities as per need and often in large volumes to fulfill sudden cash requirements of the stakeholder. So, ang mga bangko ay nagbibigay ng pasilidad ng mga demand deposit na maaaring bawiin ng negosyo o ng individual anumang oras. So, isa ito sa mga klase or way ng pagpapaandar ng bangko. So, let's proceed to the risk management services. Finance provides risk management from the risk of financial markets and commodity prices by pooling risk, derivative transactions, enable banks to provide risk management. These services are extremely valuable even though they receive a lot of flack due to excess during the financial crisis. So, ang risk management services ay isang uri ng transaction which is gumagamit ito ng derivative transaction. Ang ganitong services ay hindi madaling gawin sa pag-deliver ng mga products ay hindi natin alam kung ano ba yung mga nag-aabang na peligro sa atin. Then ito ay nagbibigay daan sa mga bangko na pwedeng malagay sa panganib ang isang bank. Ngunit napakahalaga ng mga ganitong serbisyong katulad nito kahit na nakakatanggap ng flat dahil sa mga labis sa panahon ng krisis sa pananalapi. So, tignan lang natin yung picture na nasa itaas.
And everyone, especially to you, sir. Now we will discuss about the role of government in the economy. So the role of government in economy is to provide our needs, to provide the legal and social framework, or to maintain the peace in the country. So the role of the government is to provide the incentives for entrepreneurship to take hold. In some economies, the development of transportations, power, and other utilities has been carried out by the government. So in others, the government has offered financial inducements and subsidies. So the important role of government have played in the early stages is to help establish the sort of capital and money markets in which lenders could have confidence, without financial intermediaries acting as brokers between lenders and business borrowers. So ang ating pamahalaan is bawat galaw ng ating ekonomiya is nalalaman nila. So, ang ating pamahalaan is binibigyan nila ng prioridad sa pagbabudget ang edukasyon, kapayapaan, kalusugan at programang pangkabuhayan. Ang pamahalaan is lumilikha sila at bumibili ng mga produkto at serbisyo para sa kapakanan ng lahat ng mga mamamayan ng ating bansa. So, yun lamang po. Syukran.